Mackenzie, you also have some new information regarding the SideStep diversion program in Baltimore for young offenders. What can you tell us about that?
Yeah, after our reporting on Friday about this SideStep program, which was piloted in the Western Police District, we're learning more information about just how many young people may have been involved, and we're investigating whether the victims were appropriately involved in the decisions. Juvenile crime continues to be a concern for many.
At this point, the kids have caused tens of thousands of damage.
In the city, Mayor Brandon Scott and his Office of Neighborhood Safety and Engagement, or MONSE, launched a diversion program for certain crimes like larceny, malicious destruction of property, and drug possession. Prior to this year, a crime connected to stolen vehicles was also a qualifying offense.
Well, unauthorized use is the most used case that we're probably seeing in the system in many ways right now.
Baltimore City's top prosecutor, Ivan Bates, says his office only found out about the SideStep program earlier this year when a case involving a stolen car came before his office. In an email chain reviewed by Fox 45 News, Bates' office made it clear in October a juvenile would be facing motor vehicle theft charges. But in April of this year, MONSE asked BPD why a SideStep participant needed to attend a court hearing, according to the emails, writing, "Once a youth agrees to participate in SideStep, their charge is withheld and not forwarded for prosecution." According to calendar invitations and emails from BPD reviewed by Fox 45 News, 2 members of the city state's attorney's office have been in communication with MONSE and BPD about SideStep, but Bates says that just started earlier this year.
We didn't find out anything about SideStep until my office received the case.
MONSE telling Fox 45 News last week, unauthorized use is no longer a qualifying crime for SideStep, but it still leaves Bates with questions.
And if you're diverting young people who steal cars or in stolen cars with unauthorized use, what about the victim? Has SideStep not followed the law in terms of reporting? And if that's the case, how many cases are there?
We reached back out to MONSE Monday asking how many cases involving all qualifying crimes were deferred to the SideStep program since it began. Can you please provide those details by year and by specific crime? Meanwhile,
a number of people are saying juvenile arrests are down. But if the police are arresting you and diverting you, it's still an arrest. We can't say that's down.
Is there concern that that data is not accurate given the diversion programs and how some of that information is translated?
1,000%. Where my team is seeing an influx of juveniles being arrested, now DJS is telling the world that the arrests are down. However, if the police are arresting them and they're diverting them, it's still an arrest. That would mean DJS was not properly giving us the information, which means their data is flawed and we could not rely on their data.
We're also asking MONSE if it tracks the recidivism rates of the juveniles diverted through SideStep. And if so, what does that data show? So far, no answers from MONSE. Now, I also have questions out to the Baltimore Police Department trying to get more information about how victims are involved in these cases when they are diverted and if the information is appropriately sent to the Department of Juvenile Services. A BPD spokesperson acknowledged our questions and said they were working on getting us a response. So far, we don't have it, but we'll bring it to you when we do. Live in the newsroom, Mackenzie Frost, Fox 45 News.
Hey, I'm Mackenzie Frost. Thanks for watching. Don't forget to like this video and subscribe to our channel. Check out Fox Baltimore on all of our social media pages for more videos just like this.